Okay, let's go. I'm gonna save my iPad card. Wait. Where's the iPad? Upstairs? Okay, can I write it? Why? After writing, why you go do it? So mine can't write it. Are you gonna get the tuner? I can check it. Are you going to church for them? So what are you going to do on Easter?
Huh?
Can she come to the Easter egg hunt with me?
What Easter egg?
Can take me to Sunday. The Easter egg hunt. What? My aunt can come? Yeah. That's not fair.
You didn't tell Pig about it. You can't invite Pig. You can't invite Mayana without letting Pig know.
That's not fair. That I'm gonna go to church by myself. I'm going to church afterwards. I want to go to church after too. Oh, I'm going to be glad at you.
No, she's not, because she's never going to see it.
Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike.
What are you doing?
I'm going to play a game. I'm going to play a game. Can I play Call of Duty? Where's the chicken at?
Oh.
Just give me one piece. Which one is mine?
This one's mine.
And this one's mine.
And that one's my honor.
No, it's not. She didn't get an orange. She got a different one. Wait, hers is right there.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
right here.
Wait.
Man, that motherfucker with the Cowboys whooped
You
my
better
ass,
not
boy.
pop this, because when we were at Uncle Michael, you popped it.
Man,
It had a hole in
he
it
caught,
already.
man, I'm telling you, he caught me out of my
If it had a hole in it already, then it would all the Orbeez would have came out.
When I squeezed it, the Orbeez came out.
But the thing about it,
Yeah, I didn't pop it.
Hey, y'all go in there. The thing about it is, I had my defensive playbook, but he had got the fucking momentum already. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a defensive playbook, and I was like, he do a lot of rush offense. You know, it's cute. It's cute. He not gonna beat me when it come down to going to Super Bowl, and that's when I'm gonna get him. He ain't gonna like it. Yeah. Yeah, like over the last 2 weeks, playing franchise in y'all shit, and playing Keith coming out of his franchise, like he got some new plays and shit. I said, oh shit, that nigga got a new whole fucking scheme. He beat me a couple times, but I'm on a 5 game winning streak, whatever it was. But what I did was I went to my playbook and I took a lot. I mean, I consolidated that shit. I really broke it down to the plays I really run. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I don't need all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I got so many plays in that motherfucker. I'm like, man, I don't need all these formations. I don't need all this shit. I don't even really run that. I roll past that shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I got rid of, yeah, I got rid of all that shit, and I'm gonna keep it simple on motherfuckers. And they now they about to see the real me when I keep it simple. It's gonna be serious.
Man, I just lost a heartbreaker, man.
Really?
This nigga beat me 45-39.
What?
Mitchell for the Ravens ran like a 60-yard touchdown to win the game in overtime.
What?
This Ravens nigga beat my ass with the Browns the last
You had him, but you had that nigga in your grasp.
Look, Deshaun overthrew DK for a touchdown in the fourth quarter, but I still found a way to get the lead back. Because I ran the kickoff back for a touchdown. Then he came down and scored. So then at the end of the regulation, I almost ran the kickoff back, but Justin Tucker tackled me. So I ended up throwing a bomb to DK to go up by 3 with like 15 seconds left. And he threw a long pass to get in field goal range for Justin Tucker to send it to overtime.
See, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, Brian. You know when you play me, when you go back and play everybody else you play, you get better. You know that. You know what I mean?
Man, I ain't trying to hear that, man.
Yeah, hey, send me one right now. Send me one right now, man. Just send me one right.
About that game with the Eagles and Falcons. I mean, with the Eagles and the Dolphins that you did to make me better, nigga. You should have
Send me one right now. I feel like getting it in. And I'm tipsy.
I ain't never been scared. I don't want to hear that and I'm tipsy shit.
That means I'm focused.
You call me out like I'm the fucking nigga.
Man, it ain't even about that, John. It's not even about that, Brian. You my friend. I'm always gonna tell you all the tips I know. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
What's crazy? I always tell Keith all the tips I know. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be better, man. I want y'all to be better.
Honestly, Mike, I don't even be using that shit.
I know you don't. Keith don't either. Cause y'all so defiant. But I have some pointers that y'all should take and incorporate. You know what I mean? But if you don't want to, then continue to get used by it. You know what I'm saying? It make me no difference.
It's not about that, bro. It's like first and foremost, what works for you. Second of all, I'm barely, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get perfection at running my shit, and then add more shit to it. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. Who I want to play with?
But hey, you remember what I told you? You remember what I told you last week about the what was it? What else? I don't even remember what I told you last week.
What's up, Brian?
If you don't remember what you told me,
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, of course you don't remember, so it's good.
What's up, Brian?
Yeah,
what up? My bad.
You hear Jazzy?
Yeah.
Jazzy be trying to come in talking like a grown ass man. Yeah, what's up, Brian?
I don't know why I thought you was fucking with you, but his voice changed so much, bro. He didn't sound like him.
Yeah. He was standing over top of me.
Why I've been playing about sports?
Yeah, he was standing over top of me when he was saying that shit. I was like, oh shit.
I told him and Vikings one of the games that
I told Jazzy, I said, Jazzy, you got the Vikings game. I told him what to do to your brother. I told him what to do to your brother.
Better have some quick passing plays.
Hey, I told him, I said, man, this how he beat me. He beat me. You gotta have them crossing routes. When you see his linebackers go, crosses. You know what I mean? Man, you didn't tell me that before I lost. You didn't tell me that before I lost, and I told you, like, I was fucking around and got them practice mode, and that's how I didn't put the playbook back that I had to do.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
Yeah.
Until he stops.
And we'll see a return.
I mean, that's how I beat him the first time. Ooh, you got the Texans too? Ooh, you want to tell me everything you was talking about that day. I see that. Bye, Brian. Bye.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh, shit.
Touchdown, Houston. Take down an 80-yard touchdown. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now, we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Ooh. Extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Something talk about it.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Alright. Oh, what the fuck is that?
This one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
And after that type of run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The kid who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
first and 10. It's Swift. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Swift going to try up the middle.
Man, that's bullshit, yo.
Just a yard up to the 39.
And now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production means they don't want to be in 3rd down. That's because these back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Sets up to throw it.
That's bullshit, yo.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
That is bullshit, yo. How they doing this?
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And the slow man goes in motion left. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Where's my soda?
They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
What the fuck? Oh.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 37 yards. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. That's not really true. But last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave it with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel laser focus and confidence about him. I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of
Sit down.
and he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. These two teams all tied after one. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Stroud. Hands of the tight end Jordan. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Let's go now.
They'll run here with Pierce, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Stroud to throw it, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
What the fuck is that?
This is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags.
What the fuck was that, yo? What the fuck was that, man?
Fairbairn down to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback here.
Oh, he out of bounds!
I remember Coach your mind saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
That's fucking crazy.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw. And he is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And Stroud now to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans go on by 2 touchdowns. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're just early. So now they're like season
Who wants some chicken?
earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Huh? Who wants some chicken? Come in here.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of time breaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
You know what I did nice on my class my dad bought the and we put candy. Samaya, come here! And I gave him Samaya, come here, please! Come here! Samaya, come here! Look!
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Alright, so this is how we're going to come back. This is how we're going to come back.
That's how look!
This is how we're going to come back.
Huh? You want to talk to me? Okay, y'all not going to come out.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man has got it, the tight end. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hurts. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Dancing to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a scan before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Oh, and they set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15. Here's a handoff to Swift, running left. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards on the ground. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
On first down, Hurts. Touchdown! Devontae Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers
what's going
here.
on here?
Elliott good on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half. Stroud taking a shot for down here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he will be brought down. That will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. Plenty more to see after the break.
But I saw it, I was like,
Welcome back. Halftime over.
I mean, they gave us some. They gave us some for that. We took their young player, so we had to give it back to the Jets. That's the only person I can say it goes to.
to be honest, as long as he didn't go to the Cowboys.
Why the fuck I keep downing the ball in the end zone? I want to run out. Bro.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start moving in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half,
Bryan.
How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second
double team
and 11.
that right in, right there.
Once again, it's Swift. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
You saw what Saquon
82
said
yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, but for a second, that one looked like it might be enough.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level. Because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And a 5-yard
Eagles are
gain
trading
gets him to
Sean
the
Reddick to the
42.
New York Jets for a conditional 2026 third-round pick that can become a second
Able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Sounds right. 3 and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
It was out of nowhere. I thought we were going to lose.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Third down and 6. They'll look to throw here. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 59 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott on for the extra point.
Oh.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
A handoff, Swift running to the left. Desmond King making the tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Christian Harris there, finding his way home to record the sack.
Those can come from all over when you're playing a defensive strategy. And that particular play just came from the outside.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now a give, right side, Swift. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That winds up being a 40-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And this is just outside the right. It's no
You gonna pick it off?
in this 3rd quarter.
Those are the ones that eat at you as a kicker. Tie game, 3rd quarter. This is one you know you should make. Instead, you miss it, and it's jubilation on the other sideline.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, Gainwell looking for space. Trying to find a lane, but instead we get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Gainwell. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston, all even as we get ready to start the 4th. On is Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Denzel Perryman with a sack. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as the offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the two defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Question now, can they get closer on third down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Eagles on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Swift. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll go back over to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide to Penny. And I don't think he got
4th and inches, my ass.
He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
4th and inches, my ass, yo.
His progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
God damn. God, that's bullshit.
Right, that's a bad miss. No good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, 1 through the post, and this thing could be over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settled in now 1st and 10. And it was tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
I'm seeing from them here, a tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. nice position to take the lead in this game.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now Stroud. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Stroud. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you could possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. This is 1st and 10. Stroud. They'll get this complete to Collins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
It was out of bounds.
Timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Stroud to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here comes 2nd down. To throw it, Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Stroud back to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. No timeouts left. Of course, the defense knows that too. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud looks to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Down to a knee goes Hurts, and that is going to be that. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive.